You know, it's really interesting. I was watching this video about DoorDash, and there are a lot of DoorDashers who are working not 5 days a week, they're working 7 days a week. And these DoorDashers are making $1,300 to $1,500 per week, which puts them in the upper tier of DoorDashers. And you know, it got me to thinking, years and years ago, when I had my first business, I was working 7 days a week. But because the money was coming in, it didn't seem like it wasn't a burden. It wasn't hard. I remember one Sunday, because Sundays were my planning days, my days where I would set up my agenda for the week. And one Sunday I woke up at like 7:30 in the morning, and my planning session took me till like 5:30 that day. And then that Monday I went up and went to work. So when you're starting your business, now this isn't forever. I'll explain this throughout the video, so be sure to watch from the beginning to the end. But one of the things that really motivated me, and also you need to understand where I was coming from. Do you want to learn how to build a holding company, an operating company, and how to get massive lines of business credit? But more importantly, do you want to learn how to start, management, run, and organize an operating company where you can make money? This is one of the things that we have that's going on in the Corporate Citizen Playbook. And one of the things that you need to do is to go below and sign up for the phone call. What we do is we have a scheduled phone call before you can get into the Corporate Citizen Playbook to make sure that your thoughts and our thoughts match up before we get you into the program, which will constitute hands-on training. One of the things that's going to happen is I'm going to guide you personally through setting up your business, setting up your organization, and doing the things that you need to do to be successful. So go below, there's the little video for you to watch. Then there's a questionnaire. Let me say this, do not go in and half fill out the questionnaire. If you half fill out the questionnaire, that will disqualify you from entering into the Corporate Citizen Playbook, where you can learn how to make 6 figures for the rest of your life. The link's below, check it out. I was in that boarding house. I was really poor. So to be in a position where money was just literally pouring into my life, it was great. It was awesome. So I didn't mind working hard. And this is one of the things, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you need to go ahead and just pull this notion out of your head that you're gonna find this little side hustle where you don't have to work that much, you don't have to do that much, you can make all this money. Let me go ahead and say, anyone that's telling you that you can go out and get a side hustle and start making more money than you make in your average working job in the beginning is straight up lying to you. One of the things that I did during that phase was I worked 7 days a week. Now, incidentally, when I left business environments and I went into my own thing, I was only working like 5 days a week. And I did like 1.6 million in sales, commercial office furniture. And then with that, let me go ahead and tell you the story. I did a lot in sales, but I made a lot of mistakes because I was good at finding the leads, setting the appointments, closing the leads, getting the deal. What I wasn't good at in the beginning was the management of the process, because when a customer buys brand new commercial office furniture from you, there's a lot of things that happens with measurements, and I completely messed that up. And I just had to take it on the chin because I couldn't go back to the customer and say, hey, I made this mistake. Will you give me another $150,000? That's a no. So I had to eat those losses myself, which resulted in me, even though I did 1.6 million in gross sales, I only probably took home maybe $40,000 in profit. So during that time frame, I was only working Monday through Friday. I took weekends off. Now, why was I in the position to take weekends off? Let's go back to the first business, GC Solutions. When I started the commercial office furniture business, probably had about $420,000 cash in the bank. So I wasn't desperate, and I had the money to do the things I needed to do. So I wasn't working 7 days a week. Now, incidentally, after I shut down the commercial office furniture, and there was a lot of my friends who was like, man, you should keep going, you should keep going, you should keep going. Next year be better. And I'm just sitting there like, And this is what got me into the storage auction business, which I did do 7 days a week. Part of the reason that I did 7 days a week in the storage auction business, I enjoyed it. It was like a modern day treasure hunt. I really, really enjoyed it. So once again, it wasn't like it was a burden. It wasn't like, oh man, I gotta go look at these storage auctions. Oh, I gotta go to the warehouse. No, it was always fun. It was always a lit environment. And one of the things that happened to me is I developed a seriously good work ethic that carried me through those years. Because I will tell you, many of those years I worked 12 to 16 hours a day, Monday through Friday, actually Monday through Sunday, and I enjoyed it. But as a thing that happened is there was never this period where there was a lack of money. Never had that situation where money just stopped coming in. Never had that situation where money just dried up. So if you're a beginning entrepreneur and you're starting your business, and this is something else that I have noticed too, going back to the DoorDash people, the DoorDash people who are single, not married, don't have children, make the most money. You want to know why? Because they have the most time. And let me go ahead and have this conversation with you. Personally, I feel that if you are a man, that you should go ahead, get your business and stuff set up before you get a wife and before you have children, because you have time. Once you get married, once you have children, it's going to be really, really hard for you to devote the time and energy and effort into growing your business and making your business better. And this is one of the reasons, because someone saw one of my, it's like, well, maybe because you're single and don't have small children. I feel that does play a role, because I don't have to go to daycare. Because this is one of the things that cracks me up. A lot of times when I'm tooling around, I'll notice that these schools get out at like 2:30 and the parents have to pick them up. Unless you're working from home or you have some really flexible schedule, that's a burden. So once again, build your business, get your things going, get your things growing before you have that family, because once you have that family, the time is going to become very, very precious. This is what happened with me working 7 days a week. The first business, didn't do it on the second business, the third business. Let's talk about me coming to YouTube. When I started YouTube in 2009, YouTube wasn't what it is today. YouTube has automatic rendering features where you can upload the video in I forget the term, but when you have your phone like this versus like that, it automatically sets up. Back in the day, YouTube didn't do that. I actually had to I had to film my video, had to edit my video, then I had to run it through something called Handbrake to crank it down where it could fit into the YouTube platform. During those first 2 years, I was working 7 days a week. But once again, it was fun. It was something I enjoyed. But in the beginning, to get your business going, you need to put the time into your business. There are so many people who are like watching their favorite YouTuber or favorite TikTok person or favorite people. And one of the things that they forget is they're watching these people in their 30th or 40th or 50th chapter, and you're starting on your first chapter. So this is one of the things, like this is a brand new YouTube channel, right? I don't compare myself to an established YouTube channel, because here's one of the reasons why. YouTube is consistently changing. So you could be watching someone who got started 3 years ago when YouTube was really, really different. So one of the things that you have to do is to be really aware of where you are and what you're doing in your business. So in the beginning, I would recommend that you work 7 days a week to get your business started, which means, once again, let's run through it. Number one, you're keeping your job. Once again, there are so many people who want to quit their job and go ahead and start their business, and they soon, very quickly run into a money problem because the business isn't making enough money to support them, and all of a sudden the business crashed. So number one, we keep our job. Number two, we don't take money out the business the first year, so this gives the business income and money to grow. So this is one of the things we do. Like I said, that first business I started, that gave me the seed money for virtually every business I have started since then. I haven't had to go to the bank. I hadn't had to pull out a business loan. I hadn't had to get business credit. I was able to go ahead and get robust business dividends, money out of my business, because I grew my business organically and I made money. So one of the things that you want to do in the beginning is work 7 days a week. And for some of you, this is going to be hard because I was looking at these Door Dashers and all of them are single and they don't have families and they don't have children. And this is the recipe for you to develop success in the future. Success in the future. Because like, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. It's a little secret. I have what's called a YouTube business. And my YouTube business is just about to strategically grow. And this is something that I'll be doing some training in. But one of the things that happens with a YouTube business is once you get it set up, because like I said, this is a brand new channel. This channel is 2 months old, and I don't have a whole lot of expectations out of this channel at this current state because I've been down this road before. First, you build a channel. And then once again, there are stages to growing a YouTube channel. This is so funny because I never see this stuff in the YouTube streets. All I see is how to do shorts or how to optimize your video and how to get a video to go viral, which once again, if you've been doing YouTube as long as I know, having a video go viral could be one of the worst things that can happen to your YouTube channel. So one of the things that you have to do is learn how to grow your business. And this is one of the things that I have done with my YouTube business and my online course business and my other businesses. Now, once again, starting your business, you gotta set yourself up where you're working 7 days a week. Because will you be doing this forever? No. With my YouTube business, I did 7 days a week in 2009, 2010, 2010 to 2011, 2011 to 2012. That's when I made a lot of money. And that actually set the stage where I started working, I'm going to say 10 hours a week. 10 hours a week from 2012 to about 2017. I was working 10 hours a week. So it's getting that thing built to the point where it provides you that freedom. But the thing is, it's not going to be there in the beginning. It's just not. Also, I got something really special that's coming up, and there should be a little thing running across. You should get in the money course, and the money course is no longer free. And we're getting ready to get into something that's called mega banking and velocity banking and maximum credit. I'm going to teach you some stuff that I've just been doing for years, and it's just been part of something that I do that I didn't really think about how valuable it was. Do you understand? I've not paid credit card interest in about 20 years. And I consistently use a credit card. I don't ever use a debit card. I never use a debit card. The only time I use a debit card is when I want to get cash out my bank, or maybe I'm in the bank doing a transaction. I never use my debit card to spend. So I'm always using a credit card, and I have a bunch of credit cards, and I'm going to talk about how to get to the mega banking status. Right now, to get in this course is $299. So you want to go ahead and jump into it now because the price is going to go up quite a bit once we get to rolling with the training. So you can get in on the pre-sale. The link's below. All right, so that's all I got for you guys. I will see you in the next one.